Let's spill that tea. Humble tea it is. Hey, what is up, everyone? I have a new tea. Hey, because it's humble tea. Anyways, so I recorded a Let's Play. Should be up Friday. But I recorded Sims Let's Play for YouTube, and so I was like, I was starting to get into a Let's Play, but this is a humble tea, so let me get back in that mindset. But I want to go back, and let's go back to, I guess, mental health, anxiety, all that mess, breakdowns, because literally I just was going through something, and just made me think, when the demons get in, when you let them in, when you keep feeding them, you keep listening to the lies and everything that they tell, if you let them say it. And sometimes it is the best thing to walk away, to go, to read, to draw, to whatever it is. Sometimes it's best. But also, when you just can't fight it, stepping away, trying to do it yourself, whatever it may be, just trying to distract yourself, when it's just too strong, that's when having friends, having someone that you can talk to about it, and even when, those thoughts may sound stupid, and you know that they're stupid, but they get in your brain. It's just that's just how it is, because when you're happy, your thoughts get in there, and they drive you insane. But if you have good friends, family, whoever you can talk to about, they can help you make those thoughts go away, and maybe give you, I guess, a voice of reason, Just another voice, another side to it, and you're like, yeah, okay. And it's just kind of like when you have something else going in there than your own thoughts, your own whatever, then it just helps, okay? So, and I've talked about this before. I would rather have a handful of very close, good friends than a million fake friends, okay? I've talked about, there's different levels of friendship, and there's different levels of all this stuff, and, I came to be this last week, couple days, that, I've met two of my best friends, Sarah and Court. Yeah, I was not gonna say. Anyways, met them, and I've learned that, they've taught me true friends, and even through the darkest of times, that we've came to be, and it's like nothing's changed, but they're there, and then they just let me know, I don't know, just that true friends that, get in fights, things happen, you even think that it's over, but then it's not, and, they taught me a lot, but I also have other friends, and, we may not talk all the time, or a lot, but I very much appreciate them as well. Haley, Miranda, everyone I met from the other side of YouTube whenever I first started, and I was doing voiceovers, and, have a lot in common, and we do talk, maybe not every day, but, and I can count on them for advice, and stuff like that, it may be in different ways, or the other Sarah, or other people, just, there's a lot of people, and there's different levels of friendships, and, maybe some, that, you go to talk about different things, and some that, you need that hardship, they're gonna tell you exactly what you need to hear, not want to hear, and yeah, there's just those other sides. But like I said, there, again, I'm gonna put it to this way: there's no cure to anxiety. Okay, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no cure to it. You don't get over it like a sickness, and even it's actually even when you're at your happiest, when you're at you're having the best days, is when it's it's bad, and it doesn't make sense. But when you're at your happiest days, when you're at your, I guess you can, that's when you're at your most vulnerable, that's when the enemy, that's when the darkness wants to intervene. That's when the voices want to come in, because if you're already down, well, I mean, then it's easy to get to you. But when you're happy, it's when it's hard, and they want to pull you back in. They already got you, so I mean, that's easy. But that's when they attack, and you just you have to do your things. And if that doesn't work, like I said, have someone to talk to, someone you trust, someone that exactly tell you what you need to hear. But it's not also necessary about what you need to hear, but also it's good to get another point of view, because we how there's video games and you can see different perspectives, or books, and you can, well, sometimes books, sometimes you just get, like, if you think about it, if you're reading a book, you just get the author's perspective. It's like, what would they think? And whereas like shows, sometimes you can kind of see from a lot of different characters' point of views, but life, you have what's in your head, what you're thinking, how you assess a situation, but we don't all associate things that happen the same. We don't associate. We don't all process things the same. What may affect someone doesn't affect. Just what makes someone cry may not make you cry. What makes some people laugh may not make you laugh. We all have different sense of humor. So getting that different, and also you have to know it's okay to have emotions, and this is why I learned from my friend, like, just feel those emotions, it's good, feel those emotions, let them out, even talk about it, but like, also know your emotions, know how you're feeling, and just and okay, is and then, like I said, if you go and you talk to maybe something, like maybe it's about someone else, so you go and maybe talk to someone else, and you kind of get, okay, now is this really a big situation that maybe I need to bring up, or is this maybe in my mind, creating something that's not there, and it's just not there, so that's what I mean by talking to someone, getting another perspective, getting a point of view, that it can, then if you would have kept it bottled inside, then you would have been to a point of explosion, and then you can avoid catastrophic events. If you would just calm talk, and it's not easy. It's not easy. Like I said, it's just something you have to learn on, and that's what I want to hope that these podcasts can maybe help people. Kind of realizing that, hey, okay, hold up, step back. I need to talk to someone. That's what therapists are good, but friends are too. Because it's just come from a different place. But yeah, and it's a good thing. It's a very good thing. Yeah. And so, I don't know, I had to say that. And, I don't know, when you also, big thing is also focus on you. Don't get lost in everyone else. Don't try to be anyone else but yourself, because there's already that person, you know? There's only one you. So don't, focus on people's successes and stuff, be great, congratulate them, be proud, but, you're in charge of you and what you do, and that's all that matters. And so, yeah. I thought I had more to that, but, I don't know, like I said, this kind of, literally just happened. I was streaming and wanted to cry about streaming and chest pains, and it was a little rough, but talked about it, it was just okay, no. I knew I was stupid, I knew it was silly, I was having these emotions, but, just talking it, seeing from a different perspective, and then now talking to you guys, I'm oh, it feels good. That's another thing is, it feels good to step back, go and read, go and do something for yourself, work on a project, watch a show or something. It feels good to step back from the internet, step back from your phone, step back, go get outside. But sometimes just talking about something, just letting it out, even if you just record like you're doing a podcast or something, just record just to talk to yourself, and you don't even do anything with it, it's just for yourself, just to get it out there, it helps. It really and truly helps, I'm telling you. Just honestly, YouTube, and that's why I keep wanting to do Humble Tea, because I don't know, I don't know if anybody really truly is too much, about hearing whatever I have to say. I hope so, my journey and my thoughts with anxiety and all this as I'm twirling my hair, but it's helping me, so I hope to help people, If I could just help one person, I would call that a success. So, yeah. But yeah, so, and by the way, I think I'm almost done with season 3 of Secret Life. I've been binging it like crazy. And can I just say, show's crazy, okay? And again, I had to say, besides Leo and Betty and maybe Ruben, and so the parents are more immature than the teenagers. But the teenagers are kind of a hot mess too, cat fights, girl fights, whatever, and just it's just a mess. That show is just a mess. I'm gonna probably talk about it again next week. Kind of want to just talk a little bit about some more of this. I don't know, y'all seem to like these, anxiety and stuff like that. And then especially, like I said, because I was literally just kind of going through it. And so, but yeah, have emotions. It's okay. Big emotions are good. Big, like I said, for all the empaths out there, we feel things. We feel others' emotions. We got big emotions. Feel them. Feel them, feel them, feel them. Don't not, it's who you are. But also, just, I guess, don't let it consume you, especially, other people. Don't let it take your joy. Don't let it take your happiness. Don't let emotions take your joy, your happiness. And, but it's okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to dance like no one's watching. It's okay to just be goofy. Just be you. There's only one you. Just be you. I don't know I'm going about this. This is kind of random, but I mean, that's kind of me rambling rambles. This may be kind of a shorter one, but, maybe kind of harder one. I don't know. Yeah. Carpe diem, seize that day. Just I was looking at my notebook. I said dream big, and so then I was thinking about Latin, and I was thinking about carpe diem. I don't know what even is this. I'm like streaming. Streaming. I'm not streaming. I'm recording. I'm recording this at like 8:19 on Tuesday, and so usually I record at like 11. So then I'm like tired. So maybe this is a good time. But yeah, yeah, I don't know. Just like I said, just surround yourself. Like I said, honestly, a handful of friends, and they're easy to keep up with. Why have your phone going crazy, But a handful of friends is better than a million fake friends. But, also, I have, what is it? Let's see. What are we up to now? Let's see, 465 subs on YouTube and 550 followers on Twitch, and I consider you all family and friends, and I love you for supporting me and for, I don't know, just enjoying my content. I don't know if I'm that entertaining, but I appreciate you guys, and that's different. I don't know, YouTube and stuff is different. Like I said, I could consider you all friends, and or as we could say on Twitch, the humble family, or on Discord. If you want to join Discord, it's in my YouTube bio. The humble family. But yeah, just y'all are family. It's just that's different than, but like I said, well, okay. Let me explain it. That's, like I said, y'all all my friends, my family, my subscribers, my followers. I love you. I appreciate you. You guys are what keeps me doing Humble Tea and Let's Plays and builds and casts and streaming. Like, present for y'all. Like, I don't know. It's just, I love doing this, and then just seeing comments after comments, and you guys really liking these, and liking my cast and how good my Sims look, or this and that. It makes my day every day, and I appreciate you guys more than you know. Well, okay, what I mean by the whole handful of friends, true friends, then 1,000, I don't know if people do it, but it's more like when you're school age or whatever. You have your Facebook, or back then MySpace or whatever, and there's those people that you went to school with. You probably never even said hi to them. Maybe you seen them in the hall. Maybe you said hi. But you never really ever had it carried on a conversation. I mean, maybe one time in class about a project. Maybe. Or something. Point being, you never really seen them, or even outside school. But they add you on Facebook or social media or something, and it's just like, that's what I mean. They just add people just to add people, because the more people, they just want more people. That's what I mean. Nothing's wrong with that. But that's what, I don't know, I'd rather just have, I don't even really use Facebook, besides maybe checking family or a couple of my friends, what they're up to or whatever. Just, keeping update, but I barely even check it. But, I don't know, people that I never really thought about, I don't want them to know what I'm up to, compared to family and friends, and it's just, that's what I mean by fake. But, it's just funny, people's, again, different points of views, Like I said, we go through life in first person, because, that's all we can be. So, you only know what you know, and sometimes it's good to talk it out and get the point of view from someone else, because you never know what's going in someone else's head, and maybe them being quiet or not being around or whatever, maybe they're going through something or whatever the case may be. So they're your friends, so but I don't know where this is really going, but just wanted to say that, yeah, feel your emotions, find those people that you can really trust and you can talk to when them thoughts are just too much, but you also don't want to explode, you don't want it to create something bigger. Listen, talk it out. Don't try to handle it yourself. Don't try to do something, about it. Talk it out, see a different point of view, and it really can make a big difference. But I think that is all the tea that I have for this week. Next week, like I said, she'll be more Secret Life review. I'll probably be done with season 3, which has been a whole hot mess. And probably have a lot to talk about then. But yeah, if you like this, please give it a big fat thumbs up. Comment down below what else you'd like to hear about. If you still like these podcasts on anxiety and all that stuff. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to me on YouTube. Follow wherever you're watching this podcast. I'm kind of like wherever podcasts are made. So you can find me Spotify, I think Apple Music, or Apple, Amazon, Spreaker, Google. I don't know. Those. I guess Google's with YouTube. Google. Anyways, anywhere you can find, anywhere you watch your podcast. I believe Humble Tea is there. So on my Facebook, Humble Simmer. I should have these as well. But yeah, thank you all so much. And until next time, that's the tea.